Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please settle down. On the behalf of National Incubation Center for Aerospace Technologies, I welcome you all. We are going to start our day with the recitation of Holy Quran.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul huwa Allahu ahad, Allahus samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad, wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
Sadaqallahu al-Azim. Now I would request to please stand up for national anthem. Thank you very much. National Incubation Center for Aerospace Technologies is first vertical incubation center with the joint venture of Ignite, Ministry of IT and PAF, Pakistan Air Force. NICAT is led by 𝑁𝒆OL Consortium. Let's have a look at a short introductory clip of NICAT.
Welcome to the National Incubation Center for Aerospace Technologies, also known as NICAT, a place where you can become part of the national struggle to achieve self-reliance in aerospace technology. NICAT is a leading incubation center that supports and nurtures startups in the aerospace industry. We provide a platform for entrepreneurs to help bring their ideas to reality and embark upon a journey to take their businesses to the next level. At NICAT, we believe in the power of collaboration and community. That's why we host regular events and workshops that bring together startups, industry experts, and investors. Our events provide a platform for entrepreneurs to showcase their ideas, network with potential investors and partners, and learn from industry leaders. If you're an entrepreneur with a passion for aerospace technology, NICAT is the place for you. With our state-of-the-art facilities, expert-level support, and collaborative community, we are committed to helping you bring your innovative ideas to life. So why wait? Join us today and be a part of the future era of aerospace technology.
Moving forward to welcome notes. For a warm welcome, I would like to call Mr. 𝑎𝑦𝑢b, President NICAT. Please come on stage.
Assalamu alaikum everybody, and a very warm welcome and Ramadan Kareem to you all. I would like to thank everybody who's here, who's made time, especially Mr. Salim Wari, CEO of 𝑁𝒆OL Technologies, who's made this trip specially for this networking dinner. Along with him are other dignitaries, Air Marshal Javed Ahmed Sahab, VC, Air University, Amar Jafri Sahab, Dr. Tausif, NASTEP, and all our friends and support. For us at NICAT, the mission is not just to lead into a program that lasts 12 months, but also that includes mentoring, training, and help with all the, all the plans. But other than that, we have a responsibility to take Pakistan Aerospace to the global level, to the international, to the world-class level, by creating linkages and also introducing financing, funding for our very deserving startups, and you've had a look, and you'll be hearing more about them. So I will not take much time. I would like to invite Mr. Salim Wari to say a few words and let this start rolling. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. I don't know, I'm out of words. A country like Pakistan facing economical crisis, and I wonder why. What do you need to grow? What are your basic needs for any economy to grow, or even a company? If I compare country of Pakistan to a company like 𝑁𝒆OL, and I just see the same similarities. How I do see similarities? Because in a company I need certain resources to be able to grow my company to different levels. And when I look at myself, we have resources, we have a nice infrastructure, which is the basic need of a company to be able to work. That's one. Then we have a lot of trained people, about 2,000 trained people in my company, which are there to service the customers. We have got developed our own products and services, which we can then market to grow. And then if we don't grow, then something wrong with the management. Then management is weak. Then the CEO or whoever is responsible with the management is a weak company. Same goes for Pakistan. Now, look at Pakistan itself. It has all its need to grow. Look at the resources Pakistan has got. I don't understand what we are missing in our resource pool. Starting from your south, from those vast waters to the north, with all sorts of minerals and everything is you grow yourself. And the biggest resource pool you have got is people. The country with 220 million people and 60% youth, still we are economically struggling. I fail to understand. I just took a round, and what a sort of people we got here. This is the future of Pakistan. This is what is going to change. Well, it hasn't changed so far. That's past. What's happening in the future is these kids. What we saw today, things they're doing is just like a par with the world. There's no reason why we cannot become a global economical power and have a pride in our country, be respected. Today we are not. Today we are not respected. Today we are not taken seriously, simply because somehow we keep missing our own power and strength. Somehow we don't realize and recognize how strong we are. That's unfortunate. I started 𝑵𝒆𝒂𝒅𝒆𝒔 27 years ago with nothing. There was nothing we had. We just started one room with 4 people. And we were able to build from very small resources we were getting, we were putting back, investing, putting back. Today we are a global organization. That's only 27 years. Pakistan is 75 years. So, it's a long time. And we're still lagging behind. Let's not accept that. Let's not, we have to change. We have to, say to it, no, we cannot continue to be like this. We are a proud nation. We are proud people. We cannot live like that. We cannot live behind others. We cannot be make ridicule of. Today we are being ridiculed of. People are, just making so much fun on our expense of what's happening with us. So what I want to appreciate with everybody here, NICAT and Ignite and University of Aerospace, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. God bless you, because you see, what you have done, you have stopped worrying about things. You said, who will take charge? I think this is what we did. You took charge and you are trying to change Pakistan, and this is how Pakistan will be changed. This is the only way to change Pakistan. Forget politics, focus on economy, skill development, R&D, and let the young and the youth develop new technologies, new ideas. And I tell you what, they are smarter than anybody else. They are smart kids. We saw what we saw. We heard what they said. I am totally taken out. If I was sad coming here, if I was down, I'm not down anymore. I'm not down, I am excited. I believe Pakistan do have a future. Pakistan! Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I would like to call on stage Mr. Imran Jatala, Project Director, NICAT, to please come on stage for a brief introduction about NICAT.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Salim Wari Saab, Vice Chancellor University 𝑵𝑰𝑪𝑨𝑚 साहब, हमाद जाफरी साहब, अयूब वरी साहब और बाकी सारे डिग्निटरीज और हमारे स्टार्टअप्स, वेलकम टू दिस इफ्तार डिनर. इस इवेंट का पर्पस ये था कि आपको एक नेटवर्किंग अपॉर्चुनिटी मिले. यू गेट एन अपॉर्चुनिटी टू मीट लाइक्स ऑफ सलीम वरी और इंडस्ट्री से और जो एक्सपर्ट्स हमारे पास आ रहे हैं. मैं बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लेना चाहता इंटेंशनली, बिकॉज इफ्तार के भी करीब पहुँच रहे हैं और मैं बोरिंग बातें बिल्कुल नहीं सुनाना चाहता. मैं बस एक क्विक इंट्रोडक्शन अपने स्टार्टअप्स का देना चाहता हूँ कि हमारे पास जो पहला कोहोर्ट आया है स्टार्टअप्स का, उसमें जो 27 स्टार्टअप्स हैं, ताकि आप सब लोग उनके बारे में जानें और ओवर द डिनर और इफ्तार आप उनसे मिल सकें, गेट टू नो देम. यू नेवर नो कौन सी कोलैबोरेशन पार्टनरशिप यहाँ से ट्रिगर हो. सैयद अहमद बसूसब सर, वेलकम. मेरी प्रेजेंटेशन नेक्स्ट. These are the 15 startups selected from NICAT Cohort 1. A big round of applause for all these 15. The original plan was कि हम Cohort 1 में 15 startups लेके आएंगे. DCS Air Marshal अब्बास गवर्नमेंट साहब suggested कि हमें ज़्यादा स्टार्टअप्स लेके आना चाहिए. So we created an additional facility which is called hatchery. हम 15 मेन कोहोर्ट में लेके आए और इसके अलावा 12 इसके अलावा हम अपने hatchery में लेके आए अपने पास. Out of these 27 startups, जो 15 स्टार्टअप्स हैं वो एरोस्पेस सेक्टर में, और उसमें से भी मेजॉरिटी जो है वो ड्रोन टेक्नोलॉजीज़ के अंदर काम कर रहे हैं. ड्रोन टेक्नोलॉजीज़ फॉर डिफरेंट एप्लीकेशंस इन लाइफ, लाइक कुछ एग्री के अंदर काम कर रहे हैं, कुछ रेस्क्यू के अंदर काम कर रहे हैं. सो दीज स्टार्टअप्स हैज़ पोटेंशियल टू बिकम $multi-billion कंपनीज. इस पहले कोहोर्ट की सर सलीम जो अब मेरी अप्रॉक्सीमेट जो वैल्यूएशन है इज़ $5 million प्लस इस पहले कोहोर्ट की. सो आवर गोल एट NICAT इज कि हम इनकी जो वैल्यूएशन है एक साल के अंदर एटलीस्ट 2 times इससे ऊपर ले जाए. सो यू नो द कॉस्ट ऑफ द प्रोजेक्ट, और अगर इसी तरह से हर साल जो हम कोहोर्ट लेके आए उसकी वैल्यूएशन 2 times इंक्रीज करते चले जाए, सो दैट्स द ROI फॉर दिस प्रोजेक्ट, और वो कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन है टुवर्ड्स द इकोनॉमी. थैंक यू वेरी मच टू एवरीवन.
Thank you, Imran Sahab, for giving a short introduction about NICAT. Moving forward to our first keynote, I would like to call on stage Mr. Ammar Jafri, former DG FIA. Please come on stage.
I begin in the name of Allah, the most merciful. First, I would like to thank Wali Sahab. I am friend of Gauri family. You know it very well, right? I'm friend of Gauri family, right? So it's very daddy for me to come here, very daddy. I'll start with the Imran said about $1 billion. There is a 2022 figures now by IMF. The $1 trillion of GDP in the world. Out of this, 24% is being contributed from top 5 countries of the world. Interestingly, we are among those top 5 countries. Right, sir? Do you know how much contribution we are making to that 24? Any wild idea? 0.4%. This is the latest figure by IMF given to government of Pakistan. Right? So, now you can see the landscape. On the face of it, it appears to be a negative figure. To me, it's the positive figure. Because there is an opportunity for us. In every crisis, people have opportunities. All you amazing guys sitting here have got the opportunity. Now it's up to you. But, मुझे भाई क्या है, होंदा नहीं करना पड़ता है, पीछे पीछे जाना पड़ता है. You have to follow it. You have to follow it. राइट जी, मुझसे बात करनी पड़ेगी इसलिए कि टाइम क्रिटिकल है, मेरे बाद भी लोगों ने आना है। बड़ी सिंपल सी बात है, दो हल है हमारे पास, या तो हम सोल्यूशंस बनाएं उसको बेचें। मैं रिपीट करूंगा अपनी बात, क्योंकि यार सब लोग मैं देख रहा था चीजें बना रहे हैं। हम सोल्यूशंस बनाएं और उसको बेचें। एक हल ये कि हम सोसाइटी में जाएं, उनके प्रॉब्लम आइडेंटिफाई करें और वो आइडेंटिफाई करके यहाँ आए और कहें कि जी मैं अपने सोल्यूशन के जरिए पाकिस्तान का ये मसला हल करना चाहता हूँ। फिनिश, राइट। नाउ हाउ यू वुड आइडेंटिफाई द grassroots community problems? Answer in SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. It's a global agenda. I am doing something good or bad for the last 8 years. I am running a private limited company, SD Academy of Pakistan. Please contact me. I have a good team of people around me. We are in contact with a number of countries, including China also now. So we can tell you that this is the yardstick through which you can measure the gaps in your society. So this is my recommendation to all people sitting here, that please try to solve the people's problem. Trust you me, we are fed up. Today I was with Gori Sahab, I was in fast, so I was giving this talk. There are amazing people there, amazing people there. We just need to motivate them, we just need to handhold them. मिलजुल के काम करें, जुल दे के ना काम करें, ये बहुत जरूरी है। मेरा वाहिद पैगाम आप सब लोगों को ये है कि प्लीज, अच्छा अब ये लिंक कैसे एस्टेब्लिश करना है? एक्चुअली इमर्जिंग टेक्नोलॉजीज क्या, जब हम यहाँ बात कर रहे हैं तो अभी भी कोई इमर्ज हो रही है कहीं पर, राइट? मैं जो यूनिवर्सिटी में जाता हूँ मैं कहता हूँ कि जो बच्चे आप पढ़ रहे हैं, बाय द टाइम यू विल कम आउट ऑफ योर डिग्रीज, विद योर डिग्रीज नई इन्वेंशन आ चुकी है, तो वेयर डू यू स्टैंड? इसका मतलब वी नीड टू फाइंड सम इनोवेटिव वेज ऑफ कैप्चरिंग द पावर ऑफ AI, blockchain, IoT, Web 3.0. We can talk about this. Forget about it. Identify the community problem through SDGs. You know, SDG is not a not-for-profit initiative. It's a purely business globally. Purely globally business. We are going to organize a hackathon on SDGs. I'd like all of you to join her. I have a very small office here. I just requested Imam, just give me one small office so that I have ID card to come into the building. Rest, I am always here. Third thing is cybersecurity. Three ways of knows. I was born with cybersecurity, right? I headed that organization, I established that organization, but right now I am very worried. Just think for a minute your internet is gone. You'll get the answer. I won't go into detail. Just close your eyes, think that there is no internet. And let me tell you, there have been a lot of instances in the world. .IQ was blocked in 3 minutes. Why can't they block .PK? Interestingly, .PK is not owned by the government of Pakistan. Thank God it's owned by a Pakistani. You all know it very well. Thank God. And since you know it, I had a lot of war with the government at that time. They please buy it. I can not offering it. In the end, I would like to tell you that rest we can talk on the team. Internet is now transforming. I am part of that initiative, global initiative. Blockchain for cybersecurity is the latest thing. Blockchain, you know, all know about that. It has got a lot of variants. Actually, the problem started when we tried, FAO started it, we tried to link cryptocurrency blockchain. I told them this is one of the use cases of the blockchain. There are multiple of good uses. So we should focus on blockchain also. We are working on blockchain for cybersecurity. That is the technology, let me tell you. Akif is sitting with me right now. A group of 5 people, we are going to China, I think, next week. We are working with them. I want to bring that. I told Imran that I want to bring a lot of companies here. But definitely I would like to come in an environment which is conducive for the research, development and everything. So I must thank you again, your initiative. Your brother is here, so we stay in touch. I thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Moving forward to next keynote speech, I would like to call on stage Air Marshal Javed Ahmed, VC Air University. Please come on stage.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's always a pleasure to come and visit NICAT and see a lot of changes. I would say a world of changes every time you end up over here. I think today's visit has been most encouraging, and I think I'm very hopeful that I can predict that Imran Jatala and Salim Saab, you will never get old if you are in an environment which fosters creativity. So I think it's a great environment. The first step was to provide the environment. I think that was done some time ago. The second was to select a talented group of people. And I really found a lot of these projects which were put forward today have a lot of potential. I know there were a lot of drones, many smelled of military applications, but then they all have civilian applications. So I find all these startups very encouraging. I think there is a lot to learn for all those youngsters, the lucky ones who have been selected in the group of first 15. I think you have a very fine blend of experience. There's a lot these youngsters have to learn. I see some fresh youngsters just out of university who are over here, and I see experienced startups who've got this knack of international business. So I think there's a lot to learn. And from that perspective, I think there's a challenge on the hands of Imran and Ayub Saab also, to groom these youngsters in where we lack at the national level. And I think some of those things which we lack are the aspects of documentation and the aspect of certification and maintaining quality. I think we have got to concentrate on where Pakistan has lagged over the years, and that is these three domains: certifications, quality, and maintaining these, and the documentation aspect. So I think if you tell these youngsters to start on the right foot, they have a lot of potential in Pakistan as well as internationally. For Pakistan, I think Ayub Saab said it right. I always say that Pakistan is it's a place where there are pockets of excellence, and NICAT and NASTEP are one pocket of excellence in Pakistan, and there are similar pockets everywhere. The only thing which you lack is that synergy and that support which should be given by a lot of quarters in the government to these centers of excellence which you have in all over Pakistan. So I think NICAT has a great future. Air University, as you see, we are one of these partners. We are all out to support. If there are 15 startups over here, we have 50 in the Air University. And that is what the talent which I come across every day. Youngsters who are ready to go to the next level, which is NICAT. So I wish you the very best of luck. I know the next time I come over here, you'll have drones flying all over. We just had one today, but I wish you very well. I assure you of full support from the university, whether it is in terms of talent, or resources of the university are all available to support you. Best of luck.
Thank you very much, Mr. Javed Ahmed. Now I would like to call on stage Air Commodore Mansoor Malik, Pakistan Aerospace Council. Please come on stage.
Thank you. This is just a extempore, and so I'll speak from my heart. We've done all this 20 years back in terms of IT, telecom, mobile apps, startups, the medium technologies, lower technologies. So we've helped, as a DG of the first Technology Incubation Center at NUST in 2002-03, we've had more than 10,000 startups mentoring all over the country. So what we did after completing our 20 years, we challenged ourselves. We said, enough is enough. Let's get back to where we started from, which is aeronautical engineering. We had the privilege of actually, in the new millennium when I was commandant CAE, to start the first aerospace technology incubator. And my program manager has just arrived in 2000-2001. That was the right time to take off. But then we crash landed, so it doesn't matter. We started this initiative 20 years back. Now what we have is 3 clusters of high-tech, private sector, industrial members of aerospace engineering as members of Pakistan Aerospace Council. We are there last 3 years, and one of our delegation is going to Glasgow. I met Mr. Yusuf, I was there last year. So we're going to also have a political angle. Hopefully we'll end up doing 5 or 6 B2B agreements in the aerospace industry between Pakistan and Scotland, because England has been Indianized and Scotland is a pro-Pakistan. So that's how we would like to have a foot in the European Union. Scotland could be a European Union member within a year or two. So we've done our homework. So that's what we bring in here in NICAT, the aerospace industries in the private sector. So we have about more than 20 members in the Karachi cluster. We have more than 10 members in the Lahore cluster, and we are here in Islamabad. So we want to, next 10 years with the help of NICAT, we want to have a paradigm shift from our overgrown aerospace industry in the public sector to an export-oriented, high-tech, private aerospace industry of Pakistan. Thank you.
2006 में मैं गया मंसूर मलिक साहब के पास. He was heading DG TIC NUST, Technology Incubation Center NUST. तो मैंने सर को कहा सर मैंने कंपनी बनानी है. तो he said इमरान क्या नाम रखना है? तो I said Cosmos. So he said you want to conquer the universe. So fast forward सर पाकिस्तान एरोस्पेस काउंसिल के साथ हमने ऑलरेडी कोलैबोरेशन बना ली है सर. ये जो नेक्स्ट डोर लैब है हमारी डिज़ाइन थिंकिंग लैब और GPU लैब और उसके साथ जो मेकर स्पेस है, इसको हम बना रहे हैं एक डिज़ाइन सिमुलेशन एंड रैपिड प्रोटोटाइपिंग सेंटर. और उसमें क्वालिटी सॉल्यूशंस हमारा पार्टनर है और पाकिस्तान एरोस्पेस काउंसिल, जिसमें हम चाहते हैं कि पाकिस्तान में जितने भी प्राइवेट सेक्टर और पब्लिक सेक्टर एरोस्पेस इंडस्ट्री है उन सब की स्ट्रेंथ्स मैप करके ले आए और कीवर्ड्स एक डेटाबेस में डाल दें, ताकि हमारे स्टार्टअप को कोई भी सर्विस चाहिए हो, कोई भी कोलैबोरेशन चाहिए हो, पार्टनरशिप चाहिए हो, तो हम सर्च करें कि ये कहाँ पे अवेलेबल है और फिर क्विकली हम अपने स्टार्टअप को उस इंडस्ट्री से कनेक्ट कर दें. सो दिस इज व्हाट वी आर डूइंग विद Pakistan Aerospace Council and Quality Solutions. So thank you very much to both of you for this support. Probably थोड़ा अर्ली है, बट मैं वांट टू अनाउंस दिस एज वेल कि इस डिज़ाइंस हम नाम सजेस्ट कर रहे थे अपनी हर फैसिलिटी का. हम हर रूम का एक नाम रखना चाह रहे हैं, लाइक ऑडिटोरियम. प्रपोजल एक है कि इसको हम जना ऑडिटोरियम कहें. सो इस डिज़ाइन सेंटर का नाम सर हम रखना चाह रहे हैं इम्तियाज़ रस्तगार. इम्तियाज़ रस्तगार डिज़ाइन सिमुलेशन है प्रोटोटाइपिंग सेंटर. इम्तियाज़ साहब आज है नहीं सर यहाँ पे, बट सर सलीम आपके लिए इम्तियाज़ साहब एक आइकॉन है पाकिस्तान में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इंडस्ट्री के अंदर. सो ही इज ऑन द बोर्ड ऑफ PAC, कामरा, HIT. तो वो ही इज ए सेलिब्रिटी, ही इज एन आइकॉन इन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इंडस्ट्री इन पाकिस्तान. नाउ आई वुड लाइक टू इनवाइट सर तौसीफुर रहमान, एयर कमांडर तौसीफुर रहमान फ्रॉम NESTEV फॉर हिज काइंड वर्ड्स.
Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. So this is also impromptu, so I'm just going to speak from my heart, just like my senior just before me. What we're seeing here is, as Salim Saab mentioned, once we enter from outside into NESTEP, it induces a feeling of motivation, at least for me and whatever team we have, we talk to them. Because there's a culture, there's a mindset outside, and we try to create an ecosystem where there's more views of glass half full than half empty mindset, and where the mantra is collaboration, and where we can celebrate the true ideology of Pakistan, the federation, the ideology of Pakistan as it should be celebrated. Because the problems of Pakistan are many, and we have to first start from somewhere. So NESTEP is basically the most recent effort in doing that. NICAT is a very, very integral component, integral project of that, and we are very happy from the NESTEP point of view, because the center is progressing way beyond our expected success. So the first cohort, we were very concerned when we were talking about it. Imam Saab would come to us and say, this is too short a time and we won't be able to, and then we had Ignite breathing down our necks asking for us that you have to do better on the outreach. Alhamdulillah, you have seen the cross-section of the startups that have come and joined us. They each, I think the valuation that Imran Sahab has put $5 million, it's a very conservative valuation. I think we'll do much better than that in very shortly. But the main thing is that this is a focal point, whether it is the Pakistan Aeronautical Council, a university, or the private industry, 𝑁𝒆OL being a top brand in the IT industry, we all have to focus and make sure, because the success of each of these startups is actually the success of Pakistan. So we have to celebrate and focus each one of, this is a candle, and from these candles we have to basically create the wow factor that Pakistan truly has the capacity, and we can achieve that. It's possible, and we would dare to dream that, inshallah, from this platform. So all requests for prayers, and inshallah during Ramadan as well, and hoping great things from this center. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tosif. Now we are going to close the event. With the closing note, for that I would request Mr. Asad Ikram, Principal Advisor, NACAT, to please come on stage.
Assalamu alaikum. For all the dignitaries that have come from 𝑴𝒆𝒄, a special thank you for being here with us today. I was supposed to give you a thank you note, but that's too small a thing to say to such a glorious gathering here today. And taking a cue from what Salim Bhai said in the beginning, that why is it that we have not been able to do what we could have done? I think that's a very important question. And yes, we can keep discussing it. And one thing he did give the answer also, and that was that we have lacked leadership. Now, leadership in a country doesn't just come about all of a sudden. It comes out from the society that we live in. And what I've seen, my personal observation is that over the years, there was a time when we wanted to be a superpower, and then we said, okay, not a superpower, just a regional power, and now we are into a state where our survival seems to be at stake. So what has changed? In my opinion, what has changed is that we have stopped dreaming. We have stopped dreaming big. That's what we need to do. And it's not that we can't do that. Someone down the line has just sort of got us into this line of not trying to think that we have to be a superpower. Why not? At this time of the day, when and this is what, 12th Rosa today? 15th, sorry, lost count. So 15th Rosa, and you would expect people to be down with energy, but that's not the state. I can see the glitter in the eyes of everyone here. The young boys and girls back there, the seniors up front here. That's because it's all possible in a country like ours, in our society. We are, alhamdulillah, mentally very robust and also mentally very agile. So there's no reason anyone can stop us. All we have to do is change our mindset. We have to take on a growth mindset, and we have to start thinking big and dreaming big. And that will set us on the right path. And when I say the growth mindset, what that means is that we have to take along people who work alongside us. We have to make everyone around us succeed. Once we do that, all of us succeed. And I think that's one of the things that has kept our society back, unfortunately. We've all somehow started thinking of our own individual successes. That mindset has to change. The day we do that, and that is changing, with icons like Salim Bhai and Amar Bhai, etc. here, that's already changing. And with the energy and the zeal that we have, with the people that we have in this room and beyond, there's no reason that cannot happen. With this, I'd like to once again thank everyone for being here with us, for sharing our dream, the dream of making Pakistan big and strong, for making it a superpower. Let's do that. Let's start dreaming that. Let's take that sentiment into everyone around us. There is hope. There's a lot of hope. Whatever happens outside, we have seen today the sort of projects that are going on here, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm sure within this country, there's a lot more technology, there's a lot more energy, and there's a lot more hope. With that, once again, taking cue from Salim Bhai, let's have a Pakistan Zindabad. Pakistan Zindabad! Let's do it again. One of my mentors, when he used to do this, he would say, look, we need to have the enemy listen to this. Pakistan Zindabad! Pakistan Zindabad! Thank you.
देयर इज एन अनाउंसमेंट, किसी की कीज़ आप में से अगर हैं एयर यूनिवर्सिटी की तो प्लीज़ मुझसे ले लें आके, ये मुझे बाहर मिली हैं। एयर यूनिवर्सिटी का की चेन लगा हुआ है इसके ऊपर। Mr. Salim Ghori, please come on stage.
Air Marshal Javed Sahab, Vice Chancellor Air University. आपने सलीम साहब को पकड़ा लिया। ये मैं तो बीच में से निकाल देते हैं सिर्फ। हाँ, वो सिर्फ खाली ये बॉक्स बंद करके ऐसे हाँ ऐसे ठीक है। Ahmad Jafri Sahab, former DG FIA. Mansoor Malik Sahab, Pakistan Aerospace Council. Our very own Dr. Tawseef Sahab, Nestec. Dr. Tawseef Rahman from Nestec. हो गया ना? नहीं रिकॉर्ड वो इग्नाइट से अब्दुल्ला खान साहब इग्नाइट बस थैंक यू बस And special thanks to Ignite. With the एक और है हाँ है बोल
अच्छा can you take a seat? We have another short ceremony. My dear friend Mr. Ijaz Mohammed has traveled specially from Lahore. He's the CEO worldwide, CEO Club Worldwide. He's is the president of Pakistan chapter. He's the vice president of Global, the world, and he has has come here to sign an MOU with NICAT. So have you got it ready? अच्छा आपको पहले ये तो दे दें आपके लिए प्लीज सर आपके लिए
हम साथ ले दे दिए
So we're just putting things together for the MOU signing, and then we're going to move to the dining area and wait for the iftar. But let me thank you once again who made the time. It's not easy on a Ramadan day when you leave offices by 2 o'clock and then have to come back here for 6:30. So thank you very much. We were expecting a lot more guests, but I guess as we get closer to Eid, there are more obligations from all sides. I see my friends from 𝑁𝒄𝑒𝑡𝒖𝒑 Lahore, 𝑵𝒰𝑪_𝑦𝑚, the head of digital marketing, just arrived. They came specially from Lahore, had a car breakdown, so warm welcome to my team there. Please take a seat. So just want to announce, most of the ceremony is done in this room. So kindly take your seats in the foyer where the tables are, because that is also very important that we have our iftari in a proper way. So kindly proceed outside to the hall. Thank you very much.
एक मिनट रुकिएगा जी प्लीज, आपको एक बहुत अहम किसी से मिलवाना है. Sayyid Ahmed Masood Saab is with us. He is great grandson of Sir Sayyid Ahmed Khan. Listen that. Sir, if you can please say a few words.
Sir, can you yes, introduce your work and yourself, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not used to public speaking, and my being here today was actually quite by chance. I was picked up by a friend of mine and said that you have to come with me because I'm going to a place which I want you to see. And I was aware of NICAT because of my dear friend 𝑴𝒆𝒃, and always been wanting to come here. But this has been a very, very pleasant surprise, and I'm delighted at what you have achieved, and I'm absolutely sure that, as Asad said, that when we begin to dream big, inshallah, there will be no one stopping us. We will be as big as we can make ourselves to be. And we really must. We have to get out of this mindset, and unfortunately, आजकल जो हालात हैं हमारे मुल्क के, the less said about that, the better. That is also a challenge, but we have to make the country proud. When I say we, it's up to you. The Qaid took me in his, I was born in New Delhi. There was no Pakistan. And in 1946, he took me in his arms and he told my father, he said, Akbar, I will give you Pakistan with the aid of my stenographer. And I repeat this for what he said, not that he took me in his arms. And then he pointed towards me, and I was told this later, because as a 2-year-old, I didn't know what was going on. And he said, but it is up to his generation to sustain it. Sadly, my generation has not done as good a job as we might. So now it is up to the youth of Pakistan, and I see a lot of them here, and the responsibility, the heavy responsibility of taking Pakistan forward lies on your shoulders, and I wish you the very best of luck. And inshallah, I'm sure you will succeed. I'm sure you will succeed. Thank you so much.